As the years go on, more and more men are starting to steer away from marriage as they feel it's not a worthwhile investment. Divorce rates are increasing year on year, and men just seem to care less about marriage in general or don't believe it will bring them any benefits.
A lot of men are boycotting marriage. Can we blame them? Marriage is a huge risk. I think it's like a 55 to 60% failure rate these days. Imagine someone telling you to get on a plane and you have those odds of crashing. Would you get on? Also, your state laws may vary, but cohabitation with your significant other is pretty much a risk after a certain number of years. In the court's eyes, if you have kids, it doesn't really matter whether you're officially married or not. There's no benefit to marriage anymore. Why would I risk losing my kids, my home, and my money to a woman who has the potential to completely ruin my life emotionally and financially because she got bored or found someone else that gives her attention she doesn't feel I'm giving her anymore? You see, one of my male friends went through a horrible divorce a couple of years ago, and he's just finally starting to get back on his feet. He was married to a woman he loved and would do anything for. She finally divorced him after coming out as a lesbian. She cheated on him for 2 years prior, even going so far as to cheat on him on a vacation he paid for. She admitted to his face that she only married him because she wanted to get her parents off her back. And he was a perfect choice because he had money, he was handsome, and she knew she would get good-looking tall children from him. After it was all said and done, everyone had her back and supported her, saying, "You go, queen, you live your truth," and other stupid shit like that. Him, on the other hand, he was stuck paying alimony and child support. He only saw his kids every other weekend and quickly fell into an alcoholic depression, all while his ex-wife lived in the home that he paid for with her live-in girlfriend, who quit her job so that his ex-wife could continue collecting alimony. Finally, after 2 years of struggling with lawyers and judges, he had split custody of his children. A lot of men will get married where the laws around divorce finally change, or when the government gets its hands out of marriage. Until then, a lot of men will steer clear. Marriage, to me, is a legally binding document that has significant consequences, even with a prenup. The dissolution of a marriage is expensive and can be disastrous for a man. Plus, most women would find a prenup insulting. It also causes power dynamics issues because the threat to break up the relationship is so much more powerful for the one who has more to lose. It can be a lot of pressure. Not to mention, most women want a wedding, and those events are very pricey. Plus, even the ones who say they don't want it might secretly want it. Some men just prefer having sex and don't want responsibility or commitment. In marriage, there is absolutely no upside for a man in a legal union. I'm building a lot of great things for myself, business, lots of money, a house, and many more. And I'm not going to split it down the middle with someone because they were with me for a few years and then because it didn't work out. My hard work goes down the drain. Get a prenup, they say. Why the fuck will I sign the first government document, a marriage license, when it doesn't benefit me to just sign another government document, a prenup, to protect me from the first one? Ask any divorce lawyer about men and divorce, and you'll understand why a lot of men are starting to realize how detrimental it can be. The guys I know who are married seem miserable or challenging. They work hard to support the family, and as soon as the last kid is out of school, the wife files for divorce. Another guy has a stay-at-home wife with kids, and she takes over all the garage space and outdoor sheds and has a long list of to-do items for him to complete when he comes home from work. Doesn't seem like he gets too much personal fun time. I have also seen bathrooms where the wife takes over the entire bathroom counter with makeup and other stuff in most of the drawers, and the guy gets one drawer. I also see older married couples not talking to each other too much and basically not being happy or bored. I haven't seen too much that makes being married look appealing in the long run. And it seems like the man is on the losing end if the marriage goes south. In my experience, marriage has zero downside for the female and zero to little upside for the male. Of the dozens of marriages I've seen end, I've never seen the wife or soon-to-be ex-wife get screwed, unless you count, like many of them do, only getting the house and a huge percentage of his income to live on getting screwed. The husband seems to bear the brunt of the financial burden in a divorce, no matter the reason behind it. Did she cheat? Too bad. He should have been more attentive, attractive, and loving. And maybe she wouldn't have. And now he can forgive her, so she can cheat again or give up half or more of everything he's worked his whole life to build. Did he cheat? Well, then he's a scumbag who gets to give up half or more of everything he worked his whole life to build. She's not happy for whatever reason. Well, now he gets to try to change to keep or make her happy or give up half of everything he's worked his whole life to build. He's not happy for whatever reason. Well, now he gets to suck it up and be miserable or give up half of everything. Can you see a pattern yet? The thing is, marriage is not an issue in itself that men avoid. It is the overreach of the courts and women to emasculate a man from everything he is once a divorce is initiated. Many women nowadays see marriage as a life insurance card. They take advantage of the courts favoring women and use it to set themselves up financially. Now with this, tell me why a lot of men won't boycott marriage. That's all for today on Manhood. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons, and also click on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop a new video. If you find value in my videos, you can show your support through PayPal or Cash App. The links are in the description. See you next time. Cheers.